Hi guys, I'm finally going to do my New Year's resolutions video. I'm doing this via my webcam because the quality is actually really good and it's all widescreen and stuff, so it saved me having to put my camera on my tripod and everything. So yeah, I'm finally going to be doing my New Year's resolutions and recapping 2013 video. It's a bit late, I understand that, it's mid-January, but I haven't really had the time to do it until now, so hi. I'm kind of look here a bit more. Anyway, hello. 13 was a huge year for me. I achieved so many things, which I've mentioned briefly in my self-image video for 2014. But I just had a lovely year. It was a really big year for me, by far one of the biggest years of my entire life. I feel I've achieved a lot. Maybe not all my New Year's resolutions, but we're gonna have a look. So here are New Year's resolutions for 2013.
To finish secondary school and get results in my GCSEs that I am proud of.
Survived secondary school. I did it. Oh my gosh. It was very, very stressful. I worked my absolute arse off, but I got there and hi Angus. I achieved 2 A stars, 4 A's, a B and 3 C's. So I was thrilled when I opened my results. I was so happy.
Read more books than in 2012?
Kind of. The reading I've been doing is more poetry and things for English lit. But I need to start reading more in terms of reading for pleasure and reading for enjoyment as opposed to feel like I have to read. I think last year I kind of pressured myself too much, and bearing in mind I was so stressed with exams, I wasn't reading as much as I could have and I got very distracted. So yeah, I think I need to stop reading so much for school and feeling like I have to force myself to, and instead read things I actually going to be enjoy reading. So yeah.
To pass maths. Come on Lucy, you can do this.
Yes, I passed maths. Oh my god, I'm not even going to be able to stress to you how much maths upset me and I never have to do it again. Oh my god. I opened my results and I was shaking and I started crying. I was thrilled, I was so happy, my mum was crying. It was just a really big moment for me and I really did work so hard, and I did about 30 past papers altogether in year 11 and I was overjoyed. I was so happy.
My expected grades or higher in my GCSEs.
Yep.
Maybe get a job if I can push myself to go out there and get one.
My job, I had a job for just over 2 months I think. I worked in a card shop and it really boosted my self-confidence, but I no longer work there. I'm looking for something else at the moment, but I did earn my own money and it was a really big deal for me to have public interaction and things. That's quite a big thing for me. It was a huge step, but I gained a lot more confidence and I made my own money, and now it's actually, I've got something on my CV to say I have experience. So yes, I did do that. It was really good.
To maybe learn how to drive.
I still need to apply for my provisional, but I'm old enough now and I'm definitely going to start learning this year. It is a huge thing for me to do that. I need to do that this year. So yes, I'm gonna do that. I promise you.
Apologising so much.
I don't think my sorries are going to change that much. I still apologise to everything. That's just me, I guess. I don't know. I kind of always say sorry to everything and always think, I'm in the wrong. I also apologise to everything, inanimate objects and things. I'm just a very sorry person, I guess.
To write or to start to write a new book.
Yes. I finally started to write again. I've been doing A-level creative writing, so I have to write. I've been writing poetry, screenplay kind of stuff, a lot of creative work, stream of consciousness kind of stuff. I finally started a new book and I'm going to be using it for my creative writing coursework. So yes, I can't really talk about it that much at the moment, but I'm getting somewhere with it. It needs some editing, but yes, I'm really excited about it, so yes.
Have a nice time at prom. Yeah.
Prom was one of my real highlights for 2013, It was such a lovely thing. It was kind of a build-up towards our exams. We're one of the few schools, I think, that have our prom before our exams start, which is very strange. Usually it's a celebration for the end of exams. But ours was just before, and it was nice. It was kind of our whole of our year felt really close and together. I'm just going to include a few clips of me and my dress and stuff, but it was lovely. Prom was really nice, and I'm really looking forward to our sixth form leavers ball, which is next year. So yeah, it was amazing. It was lovely.
Reach over 500 subscribers by this time next year?
Not quite, no. I've gained about 70 subscribers since I made that clip, probably. I'm not too sure, but I'm getting there. I seem to be gaining more subscribers each week, so it's great. I think I found this new technique where if I upload more often, I gain more subscribers, so we're trying that, but we're getting somewhere, and I'm quite happy at the moment with my subscriber count. So yes, thank you to all that subscribed in the past year.
Every year, but to try and get to a YouTube gathering?
YouTube gatherings, I don't really know how I feel about them at the moment anymore. I understand that the reason you have to pay so much is for the protection side of things, you know, with the London riots and things. I think that's what I understand from it anyway. YouTube has become a bit more of a business, and you're paying to see these celebrity kind of YouTubers. And that's not the kind of gathering I remember growing up to want to go to. I'm not really sure how I feel about it at the moment. That's not the summer in the city I remember anyway. So I don't know how I feel about it at the moment. It seems a bit like a celebrity meet and greet kind of thing. So I don't know. It's not really a YouTube, you know, have fun kind of thing. It's not like that anymore. So I'm not sure how I feel about it at the moment.
To drink more water?
Absolutely. I feel like I've drank a lot more water than I have in previous years this past year. Really am enjoying water, you know, especially during the summer and things. Random comment, but yeah, I drank more water this year.
Start A-levels.
I'm currently doing my AS levels. I started sixth form in September last year, and I'm really enjoying it. Things are going really well. Taking English literature, English language, history, media and creative writing for AS, and yeah, things are going really well at the moment. I'm feeling kind of positive, but it's absolutely exhausting, and the step up between GCSE and A-level is really, really big. I'm finding my feet and I'm really, really enjoying it, so yes. Woohoo! But it's exams in a few months. Don't even get me started on exams.
Try and become more sociable.
Yes, I feel a completely different person to who I was a year ago. I'm never going to be that really, really loud girl. You know, I'm quite withdrawn, I'm quite unsociable, but that's me, and I've got back to that acceptance level where I know that there's things which are going to be out of my comfort zone. I'm not going to be the loudest in the class, but I've come to accept that. And I do talk a heck of a lot more than I used to. I socialise, I do things, and that for me was a really, really big thing that I needed to accomplish this year, and I did. And yeah, I feel so much better for it, so yes.
To learn how to cook. I need to start learning how to cook because in about 3 years' time I will be at university.
Getting there, I can cook basic things at the moment, but we're getting somewhere. You know, I can conjure up a basic meal, but I need to buy a cookbook because I'm applying to uni in like September time, so we need to start conquering this thing. You know, I find cooking a little bit boring, but I need to get over that because I'm going to be living by myself before I know it, so you know, yeah. As for my New Year's resolutions for 2014, to do something with drama. I really, really miss drama, and I did it for GCSE, and I miss it. I was going to take it for A-level, but I changed my mind on results day. Yeah, I miss it. I am a member of the theatre, but they never contacted me, which is kind of frustrating. But I'm gonna try and do something with drama, maybe. So yeah, that would be nice. I do really miss it. To get grades, which I'm really, really happy with in my ASs, so I don't have to resit anything. To grow out the blonde in my hair as much as I can. I'm getting somewhere. You can't really see on camera, but my roots are to about there. It explains why my hair is a different colour to the clips from 2012, because that was when it was white blonde and now it's a dark blonde colour. I haven't dyed it since September, so I was impressed with myself. It feels in a lot better condition and it's growing. I'm trying to get it to grow probably about there by the end of the year. So yeah, come on hair. To do more exercise. To continue, although it doesn't really need just saying because I'm quite self-motivating anyway, but to continue to work really hard in school. Because this past year I've really started to believe in myself, so I need to continue doing that, please. Find a new job or get some work experience. To apply and look around universities. I'm so thankful for 2013, for reasons many won't understand and some reasons which are too personal to discuss on here. But 2013 has been a huge year for me. I know I keep saying that over and over again, but 2013 has allowed me to grow as a person, conquer so much, appreciate and begin new things, try new things, believe in myself and really change and become a new person. So thank you 2013. Thank you. I saw my favourite band live. It was the best night of my life. Tegan and Sarah, I love you. I also saw one of my favourite songs ever played live, and yes, you can hear me singing along with Tegan very loudly. Yeah. Have a great year, guys. I'll see you in December. Bye.